Thank you for stopping by. My name is Christina. I have this really short Bible story that has a wonderful lesson, but also has an exciting ending, because I have a secret for you at the end of the video. It was the first day of the Festival of Unleavened Bread, a time when the Jewish people prepared to sacrifice the Passover lamb. Jesus' disciples came to him with a question, "Where do you want us to make preparations for you to eat the Passover?" Jesus gave them clear instructions, "Go into the city, and you will meet a man carrying a jar of water. Follow him to the house he enters, and say to the owner, 'The teacher says, my appointed time is near. I am going to celebrate the Passover with my disciples at your house.'" The disciples obeyed Jesus, made the necessary preparations, and everything was ready. As evening fell, Jesus and the 12 gathered together, reclining at the table. The meal began, but soon, Jesus shared something that made everyone uneasy. "Truly I tell you, one of you will betray me." His words filled the room with sadness. One by one, the disciples asked, "Surely you don't mean me, Lord?" Jesus replied, "The one who has dipped his hand into the bowl with me will betray me. The Son of Man will go just as it is written about him. But woe to that man who betrays the Son of Man. It would be better for him if he had not been born." Judas, who had already made plans to betray Jesus, quietly asked, "Surely you don't mean me, Rabbi?" "You have said so," Jesus answered, knowing what Judas had done. Despite the tension, the meal continued. Jesus took bread, gave thanks, broke it, and passed it to his disciples, saying, "Take and eat, this is my body." Then he took a cup, gave thanks, and offered it to them, saying, "Drink from it, all of you. This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins. I tell you, I will not drink from this fruit of the vine from now on until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom." This meal, known as the Last Supper, was more than just a meal. It was a moment filled with deep love and the promise of a new covenant between God and his people. Jesus wanted his disciples to remember that he was about to give his life for them and for all people. The bread and wine were symbols of his body and blood, a reminder of the sacrifice he was about to make. After they finished eating, they sang a hymn and went out to the Mount of Olives. As they walked together, the disciples didn't fully understand what was about to happen, but Jesus knew that this was just the beginning of the greatest act of love the world had ever seen. And even today, we remember Jesus' love whenever we think of the Last Supper, knowing that he is always with us, offering hope, love, and salvation. Okay, here's your secret ending. The Bible's content was written over the course of at least 500 years. See you next time. Bye.